Hello, magical butterfly. I'm going to be doing a energy check-in on the Divine Feminine. I'm seeing the Empress tarot card in my third eye when I tap into the energy of the Divine Feminine. So I pulled the Empress card from the Crystal Visions Tarot and put little rose quartz hearts around it because Divine Feminines are being urged to become the Empress. So I want you to sit back, relax, close your eyes if you feel guided to. Allow the messages to come through as they're supposed to, as they're intended, taking only what speaks directly to your soul and releasing what doesn't. So first I'm going to tap into the overall energy for the Divine Feminine. What is the overall energy of the Divine Feminine as the Divine Feminine is being urged to become the Empress? So first, they want me to read the description of the Empress card in the Crystal Visions deck. So this card is number 3. So I always see number 3 as the trifecta of aligning mind, body, and spirit. The card's meaning is the Empress represents femininity, abundance, maturing, nurturing, harmony, luxury, beauty, and grace. She is an Earth Mother representing this world and that of the senses. The goddess of fertility, the Empress is portrayed with a child, surrounded by greenery and ripe wheat. She holds a heart-shaped charm and a triskele scepter, symbolizing both life and rebirth and the power of the triple goddess. The Empress wears a necklace adorned with the symbol of Venus, as well as a crown of stars. She stands beneath a pomegranate tree, a symbol of fertility, while one foot stands firmly on land and the other dips into the river of life. So becoming the Empress is about becoming your true self, who you are meant to be, who you have shifted into. It is time to embrace the new you and to become the Empress. So this is bringing in the energy of the King of Keys. So the King of Keys is telling you you have a divine masculine that you are connected with. You are in this castle and he is here in his physical life, wanting to make a decision on what direction his horse is going to take him. Is he going to turn his horse and come towards you, or is he going to continue on the path that he's been on? Time will tell to see what decision this King of Keys, this divine masculine, is going to make. What this means for you, Divine Feminine, is that you must not worry about the direction he chooses, because if it's fated and meant to be, he will turn his horse eventually and come towards you. Your paths will cross, the stars will align. Becoming the Empress helps you shift out of that waiting energy, putting your life on hold for the Divine Masculine. Instead, it shifts you into the 3 of Roses with loving elementals, meaning the Empress is on land with a foot in the water. This little girl is on land looking at the water. This symbolizes the old you, the inner child you that has healed. This is you now. So you are able to take your feet and go into the water and take that step forward. And when I said that, my timer was at 444. So the King of Scrolls is telling you, Divine Feminine, I feel you've been in your masculine side for a very long time and you are shifting into your feminine side, and when you've been in the masculine energy for so long, sometimes it does take time for you to shift into the softer side. So scrolls is about messages, so really pay attention to the messages, the downloads, anything that is coming to you that just speaks to you. Because you are going through a transformation that is going to prepare you for a fated meeting. So your energy is very reserved, it's very relaxed, but at the same time, you're still so caught up in your head sometimes when it comes to the masculine. So you feel internally that this fated meeting, this alignment of the two of you crossing paths again if you're separated, or maybe you haven't met your masculine yet. Whatever it is, you know that it's in the cards. But Spirit's telling you when you become the Empress, when you shift into that energy, you're able to allow it to come in. So the Ark of the Covenant is telling you it is time to work on your spiritual beliefs. It's time to perfect the mind, body, and spirit of 333. Your mind staying open with a balanced and open crown chakra and third eye chakra allows your body through the heart chakra to stay open to love, a equal give and take of love, and your spirit, which is connected through the sacral chakra and the solar plexus, it is going to allow you to create and to not allow any feelings to be buried. So overall, your energy is the card Add Some. 22, which equals a 4, and I am going to get the meaning of this card for you to bring you the message for what this overall energy is. A candle casts light on an open book held by a young woman sitting at a desk. Her eyes are drawn to the side as if she were distracted from her reading by a curious thought or someone nearby. She is surrounded by several people, many of whom are somewhat translucent and glowing. An angel bends and whispers, "Add some. I arrive. I am here to attend you." Add some is a single word that has many, many meanings. First, it affirms your own strength and focus in the present. You can use it as a command word whenever you find yourself distracted from what's at hand. Say, "Add some. I am here." And feel yourself attend to the situation or the person before you. This word also declares your arrival at your goals and all your wishes coming true. Say, "Add some. I arrive." And take a moment to see yourself reaching your goals absolutely. Whenever you get this card, know that you're on your way to the results you seek with the help of others and the glorious help of Spirit. This card also reminds you to be assured that no matter what's happening in your life, Spirit is always there for you. They reach out to you, sharing their light and power and serving you in every way, from the least to the highest, from grandma to the divine. An eternal community attends you. Say, "Add some," and take some time to attend them too. You can act on your promise to God as Spirit lifts you upon your shoulders, their shoulders. You are present for each other, and together you arrive at your dreams. So this card is telling you you are surrounded by your spirit team. You have ancestors around you. This is your spirit team, your angels who are around you that are telling you, we are here to help you. So if you get into a habit of allowing the old to shift in, say, "Add some, I am here." And when you're trying to work on your goals, just say, "Add some, I have arrived," meaning you are ready to tackle this goal, this dream, to bring in positive results. So now I want to look into the head and heart space of the Divine Feminine. So what is the current head space and the current heart space for the Divine Feminine. What is this head space, this heart space, as the Divine Feminine shifts into becoming the Empress? Okay, her head space is Gretel. Ingenuity, number 5. So, her headspace is, I want to get out of the headspace of not being my genuine self. So she wants to change her whole mindset. She wants to shift into being genuine, being authentic, being her true self. And this is bringing an understanding with the white snake, 35, which equals an 8, that she has the power to shed her skin, because snakes shed their skin. So there's a song that comes through. It's by Sia, I think, or Fia. It's called Shedding Skin. I channel it a lot for clients and on my collective readings. So give that song a listen. I made a note. I'm going to link the video so you can listen to it. It is time to shed your skin and to embrace the new skin, embrace the new you, and become the Empress, because your heart space is the Snow Queen, 36, which equals a 9. You are looking to have loyalty, but in order to have that loyalty mirrored back to you by a divine love counterpart, by your divine masculine, you have to be loyal to yourself. And by being loyal to yourself, it tells you with the poisoned apple that any low vibration feelings like jealousy, envy, anger, sadness, you can shift out of. You don't have to be tempted by the old, because the little match girl is telling you you have a choice. So she's lighting a flame. She's telling you the flame still burns. This is specific if you resonate with a twin flame connection, but you have a choice, Divine Feminine. You can shed your skin and align to your inner Empress, your inner Divine Feminine, or you can continue down the road. So you are at a crossroads with this thinking, as well as your Divine Masculine. So I want to really tap into what's blocking you from being able to completely change your mindset, to completely upgrade and update your life. What is blocking you? What obstacles in the way? Maybe there's a conflict or a challenge happening that maybe you need to close out, because we do have a full moon eclipse happening on the 28th, which is about 2 days away from when I'm recording this. This video is going to drop on Friday the 27th, so it'll be the next day if you're watching this in real time. But the full moon eclipse is definitely bringing up to the surface what needs to be released in order to become the Empress. So what blocks, obstacles, conflicts, challenges does the Divine Feminine currently have? Okay, so the Two of Earth shows me that she wants to have a balanced connection. She wants to have a balanced partnership. So she's having a hard time getting grounded because Earth energy is Pentacles, and this full moon eclipse is in the sign of Taurus. So full moons are about illuminating. The moon card is 18, which equals a 9, so there's a cycle closing. So whatever is keeping you from being able to put out into the universe of the balanced connection you want. Sometimes it helps to really gain a sense of the type of partner you're looking for, the traits that you want, how you want to be treated, because we teach people how to treat us. If you don't set boundaries, you can inadvertently teach people to treat you like a doormat. And I speak from personal experience because I let people treat me like a doormat for the latter part of my life. So now that I no longer allow that, I have set a boundary to only allow people to treat me with respect. And if they don't treat me with respect, I let them know in a very mature and divine feminine kind of way. So if you're going through that, there's some things you need to surrender, and these are things that I surrendered. So the first thing that I did, I surrendered to the wisdom of my body. I listened to my body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you feel energized and happiness or happy, move forward. So this is where you really have to pay attention to how somebody's energy makes you feel. Because when you are on your spiritual journey and you are healing yourself and you are ascending, you are growing, sometimes you outgrow connections, and especially people who are not in the same spiritual alignment as you, who are not healing themselves, who are in the more low vibrational energy. Their energy is going to feel off to you. They're going to do and say things that just don't resonate with you. But being able to say to yourself, you know what? I can't just allow this person to continuously project this energy at me, speak to me in that way, not respect my boundaries because we've been friends for so long or we're a family member. Sometimes you have to distance yourself by simply just choosing not to deal with it. And that's okay, because not everyone is meant to be in your life for the entire ride. Some people are just there for a good time. Some people are just there for a little while, and some people are there forever. But you have to listen to how somebody makes you feel, and that's going to help you surrender to setting limits. Because it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships when you can practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. So I used to like to go out a lot. And as I've gotten older, and I would say maybe in the last almost 2 years, I don't go out as much as I used to. I like to stay home. I like to do things. I like to spend time with myself. And I don't like to go out during the week because I work a full-time job and then I do this in the nighttime. And I have friends who don't understand that, but it's not for them to understand. I am choosing to do what I feel is called for me. When my body tells me, hey, you need a weekend to yourself, you need a sloth day, you need to just come home, make dinner, take a shower, and go to bed at 7:30, I do it. I listen to my body and I set limits. And if I'm asked to go out during the week, I just say no. I don't give an explanation as to why I can't. I just simply say, hey, thanks for the invite, thanks for thinking of me, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to make it. Have a great time. And that's it. And I don't get that. I don't feel the need to have to explain myself, because I used to have to do that. Like if I didn't want to go somewhere, I would explain why. And I'm like, why am I doing that? If I don't want to go out, I don't want to go out. So remember, you setting limits is going to be a game changer for you, because it's going to help you release what is keeping this Two of Fire, which is the Two of Wands. So it's going to help you move forward, because that's what I'm getting with the Two of Fire. You want to move forward, but you're hiding behind the giraffe instead of looking to the side and seeing what's in front of you. It's like you know that there's something good in front of you, but you're afraid to look for it. So this is where you have to shift out of that seriousness. Connect to your inner child and surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal, do something fun, play as a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So your inner child would be having so much fun on that giraffe, playing with the giraffe, letting the giraffe lead, holding onto the giraffe's neck lovingly, and just looking straight ahead and looking at the awe and wonder of being that high up. So overall, you just want to surrender to miracles when it comes to your life. This full moon eclipse that we are having is going to perpetuate and pull you forward, because when you can be open to miracles occurring in your life, feel and know that these events are real, let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So the key to having good things happen is believing that they can happen. So becoming the Empress means you believe. This is where you really have to fine-tune the law of attraction. Because the law of attraction is 3 rules. It's ask, believe, and receive. But a lot of people have trouble being able to manifest with the law of attraction, because believing means you already feel you have it. It's already yours. You are perfect alignment to it. It's already in your physical life. And then it comes to you because you're open to receiving it. But sometimes we get into the law of assumption where we assume things, where we get attached to things like people and timelines and expectations and certain outcomes, and trying to force something when it comes to another person. Or sometimes we assume that we are in alignment to something when we're not, because deep down inside we have that little voice that tells us that would never happen. You're never going to have that. They're never going to love you. So whatever your block is. Now, I'm feeling the biggest block for divine feminines to be able to surrender to miracles is believing that your divine masculine will choose you. Humans are very physical. We need that physical confirmation. But when you're in this spiritual journey, when you're in these divine love connections, soulmates, twin flames, divine lovers, whatever you call your connection with your masculine, you look for that physical connection. You look for that physical sign, that physical confirmation. And when you're separated from your divine masculine, and maybe he's in a third-party situation, or maybe you have no idea where he is and what he's doing, you can't believe it because it's not in front of you. So becoming the Empress is basically birthing a new mindset, birthing a new energy space, birthing a new heart space, so you can transform into the beauty of love. And that is how you surrender to miracles. Because dolphins are a symbol of happiness. They are also a symbolization of love relationships. The water, that's a confirmation to stay in your feelings. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If that's one of your main signs like sun, moon, rising, this can be a special message that this full moon is going to help you go with the flow. So you want to go with the flow. You want to be able to say, hey, you know what, giraffe, you're going to take me to uncharted water, but I'm going to be okay with it because I am not afraid to live my life. I am not afraid to take that risk. I am not afraid to be me. When you can be yourself, unapologetically you, that is when you know you are the Empress. So I'm going to pull some guidance for you. So I have 2 decks I pulled for guidance. So we're going to start with the first one. I felt called to use my messages from the Mermaid deck. So what is the guidance, advice? What do divine feminines need to know when it comes to the divine masculine, their journey, becoming the Empress? Perhaps there's action steps they need to take. What do the mermaids have to say? With friendship, they're saying to be your own best friend. When you can be your own best friend, that is when you can open yourself up to miracles. And opening yourself up to miracles means that you are breaking free from the old temptation, the old habits, the old patterns, the old energy, the old ways, the old thinking, and it helps you maintain patience, because patience is needed for this divine love connection that you're in. There's a lot of things that have to shift in order for the two of you to find your way back to each other. When you think of your divine masculine, let the memories be good. Don't focus on the bad or the sad. Learn to shift that out of your mindset. Turn away from it. And then go into solitude to say, Adsum, I am here. I am not there. I am here. And live your truth. Live your best life. Speak your truth. Speak what's in your heart. Tell the truth. If there are things you need to get out to your masculine and maybe you can't physically tell him because you're not in any contact with him, you can write. You can write a letter. You can just start a journal writing to him. You just write with the intention that you're going to give it to him. You don't have to, because there's energy in handwriting something, and that eventually gets to him, and he will get the message. And stay in the energy of positivity. Being positive is going to help you shift and continue moving forward in the future. Now I'm going to pull cards from the second guidance deck. We're going to get you some guidance for your love connection with your masculine. So what do you need to know, Divine Feminine? So here's another confirmation about memories. Pay attention to the golden memories. So the memories, anything that's coming up to the surface, it's coming from the lower chakras, root, sacral, and solar plexus. So your solar plexus is where the emotions are. So you want to make sure any buried emotions that are coming up to the surface that are causing you to block becoming the Empress get shifted out, because tantric union tells me that this can help you and your connection moving forward. And if you're having an expectancy, cannot speak, this is telling you to expect the unexpected, but don't look for it. Be in the energy of enchantment to let the divine tell you, and that is going to help you open the gateway. And the gateway is telling you it's time to give forgiveness. He wants to say he's sorry. You may not be open to hear what he has to say. Maybe you need to forgive him, but maybe you need to forgive you. And maybe he needs to forgive you too. It's going to be different for everyone because this is collective. If there is any type of feeling of regret, remorse, guilt, work on forgiveness. Forgiveness frees the heart. So I'm going to close out this reading with possible future energy. So if you can shift into your Empress energy, what is that going to bring you in the future? So possible future energy is just that. It's possible future energy. It's never set in stone because energy changes daily, and it is going to depend on the free will decisions that you make, as well as your divine masculine. So what is the possible future energy? You're going to take your power back, Divine Feminine. You're going to find the strength to start again. If you have been in solitude, if you have been in soul searching, you're going to be coming out because your third eye chakra will be activated. So if your third eye chakra is activating, or it may just activate and upgrade on this upcoming full moon eclipse, don't play the waiting game with spirit anymore when it comes to your connection. Instead, choose wisely. Choose your thoughts. Choose your activities. Choose how you spend your time. You will have triumphant success. Your crown chakra is going to bring you the messages that you need, because your solar plexus chakra will not be allowing burying of the emotions. Take some time to rest and rejuvenate if you need to. And material harvest is simply telling you to stay more present in the 3D. Don't go into the 5D as much. This connection with your masculine is destiny. He is suffering in silence. There's so much he wants to say to you. My throat chakra just started acting up, but he doesn't know how to say it. But this connection with him is fulfillment of wishes. So becoming the Empress will help you stay out of emotional withdrawal, and it will connect you with the universe to be able to call in a beautiful harmony with your divine masculine that is not about heartache and loss, conflict and defeat, just understanding the divine wisdom that you have that is going to bring in the hope to this connection for a second chance, a new beginning, and a fresh new start. Give yourself the cup of love, which in turn, he will give himself the cup of love, and that King of Keys card, he's going to make the decision to follow his heart. So I do hope this Divine Feminine energy check-in has brought you clarity and guidance. If this resonated, if this helped you in some way, say add some. I am here. Drop it in the comments. If you would like to book with me, I do offer personal readings that are pre-recorded. I have love readings. My Divine Love Soul Journey energy check-in is the same spread that I did for this reading. So if you would like to get an energy check-in reading on your love connection, you can book that. I also have pre-recorded healing energy sessions, which is a little bit more in-depth of a personal reading. If you'd like to work with me live one-on-one, I offer twin flame coaching, awaken the divine feminine coaching, 30-minute and 1-hour sessions. I offer enchanted butterfly reiki, 30-minute and 1-hour sessions where we will fine tune all 7 of your chakras. I also do soul activations. So soul activations are meditations where we activate something within you. You can book a live one-on-one soul activation, 30 minutes or an hour. I also have group coaching memberships for Twin Flame Awakening and Awaken the Divine Feminine, as well as mini readings that start as low as $22.22. You can get Instagram story readings, or you can go to Wizio and book a mini love reading or a 1-question reading. All of my links to my website, butterflyintuition.com, as well as my full list of services and all the ways you can connect with me outside of YouTube. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. TikTok I haven't posted in a while. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to post on TikTok, but I do have a TikTok, Snapchat, and I just started getting active on Threads. All of that information is in the description box below. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful rest of your day, night, or afternoon, and become the Empress.